Why don't you just tell me your general thoughts on that one?
Embarrassing. That's what my general thoughts are. It was a waste of time. I'm embarrassed. Congrats to Villanova. They played great. Their offense is spectacular. They moved the ball. They pushed us around defensively. Their faceoff guy's a warrior. Number 9 on the wing. He's as good as anybody I've seen. He dominated that wing. We knew they were throwing the ball there, and we couldn't find a guy who can make a play all night. That's one small story in the game of a big story that Navy did not show up and play their best tonight all over the field.
Were you disappointed that you couldn't build on the big win from Friday night? Because a lot of guys had talked about having a win like that propel you forward, carry you, momentum-wise, and it didn't happen.
Yep, and that's on me because I can't get this team to play consistently. That's my job, to have our team show up and play their best every night. Every time we can have a competition, regardless of the opponent. It's my job as the head coach to get them to play and show up and perform, and we didn't do that. And I own that. I'll take it personally, and that's just the way it is.
What do you feel happened offensively? You went about, you'd cut the deficit to 5-4 on 2 straight goals by Tolker, and then you went 23 and a half minutes without scoring, and during that time, they scored 7 goals, and that broke the game open.
Yeah, they pushed us around, they bullied us on the offensive end, and we couldn't guard them defensively. Our short 6 did not show up and play tonight. Maybe the game plan was too complicated to take away their strong hands. And we didn't do that, and they had their way dodging, and offensively we couldn't run past anyone. We got pushed around the field.
So what do you tell the kids to bounce back? You've got a game, Saturday against a Patriot League opponent.
Yeah, I told them I'm going to own it because I have to get them to play better, and I'm mad at them. I'm not mad for them. I'm mad at them. I'm mad at them for showing up the way they did tonight, and that's the truth.
Looking at the stats, it's really more even than you would think. The shots, they got you by 7, by 5 on ground balls. Obviously, the face-offs was big, 15-9. I mean, when you look at it, the stats obviously don't tell the story of that.
No, it doesn't tell the story. I mean, they scored and we didn't, and we have to play defense. We didn't play defense. We have to score. We didn't score. The stats, that's one small aspect of the game, but the big stat is 14-7, Villanova over Navy.
Their face-off guy is one of the best in the nation. Do you think it started there with winning the draws?
Yeah, I mean, look, he's excellent. He really is, and he's a tough matchup for Yash in the sense that the kid's really quick hands, and he gets the ball to that we call it the 2 spot, the back left, and we had a plan, but their kid number 9, their pole's excellent. And their face-off kid is very good at picking up those ground balls in that area, but their pole helps him. He drives your man off the ball. He does a really good job boxing out. Their defensemen do a really good job of boxing out the attackmen, so you cannot converge on him as quickly as you hope. And that kid he's not a very big player, but he plays real big. He plays real big, and he's low to the ground, and he picks up some tough ground balls, and he escapes some pressure. We tried our best. But credit to him. He's very, very good at what he does, and their team is very good at what he does. It's a team event for them, and they take advantage of it. They got 2 really excellent players. It's the best face-off unit we've seen all year. I think 30. The face-off kid is very good, but I think their wing play is really good. I think they did a really good job of that tonight.
So defensively, it seemed like they were just getting some really good looks. I'm not sure exactly how or what, but it just seemed like guys were getting open for crank shots with time and space.
Yeah, I mean, they play a motion offense, which is tough to guard, but when you can't defend the ball, it makes it really challenging to defend it. You got to slide quickly, and they move. So they move really, really well. Simon Connor, their offensive coordinator, does a terrific job with them, and they're all really skilled. So the ball is going to move quickly off of sliding, and that's how they get some guys open for some really good looks. But truthfully, I think the story of the game defensively for us was our inability to guard them on one-on-one matchups, specifically with our short sticks.
So offensively, you score 15, then you talk about inconsistency, and the offense defines it. They can score 16 goals in a game, but then they can be held to 5, 6, or 7.
Yeah, I wish I had an answer. Wags, I really do. I wish I had an answer for you. We need some guys to step up and start making some plays. And, we've tried every scheme imaginable.
And a lot of combinations.
You know, and a lot of different combinations, but it's that time of the year where guys have to step up and be consistent and consistently perform. You know, Dane Swanson, I thought, had another decent game. I thought Max was okay. I don't think he scored, but I thought he played okay. But, you know, beyond that, we're just not getting consistent performance. You know, we had some guys who weren't feeling great tonight. That's part of it, but that's not, you know, that's not the reason why we lost.